Hey, Pittsburgh fans. This is the Bro Barry. Welcome to my channel. First thing I want to say is God, family, country, all Pittsburgh teams, and gaming. All right, so not too much I can say about that. I have not made a video in a while because I got some family situations going on. I'm doing some for my wife. And while that's going on, I figure I can just squeeze something in real quick to give you guys some data. More like some information of why I like the situation with our Steelers and our quarterback status. Kenny Pickett's my favorite quarterback, hands down. I like Mason Rudolph as well. I love those guys, and I would love to see them do well. Rather them to compete against each other, and whoever rises to the top, I'll be happy with, because it's going to make Pittsburgh better and make us all have something to cheer about, which we enjoy. Here's the deal, though. We got a chance to get a quarterback that was very, very, successful at, North Carolina State and Wisconsin. He learned two playbooks within, he was at North Carolina State since 2009 through 2010. Got really comfortable with their playbook. Then he went to Wisconsin, got really comfortable with their playbook, and both times was very, very successful at those colleges. Goes to the Seattle Seahawks, learns another offense, takes him to the Super Bowl. The guy is different, and that type of difference, or that type of quirkiness, we can use in our offense, I think. And how quirky is this guy? If you look at his pass attempts over the years, he throws a touchdown every 17.3 pass attempts. There's other quarterbacks who had similar situations. Dan Marino, I think his was at 14.5. Peyton Manning was at 19.75, and Andrew Luck was at 21.8 attempts. All those guys with their respective attempts threw a touchdown. That is in the same family as, I guess I can definitely say this. Wilson was in the same family as those three great quarterbacks. Now, I'm not saying that he should be compared to how good they're going to be or how good they once were. I'm just talking about just strictly stats, just strictly attempts of what he can do with that right mindset. And when he gets really comfortable with the playbook, you know, when you're going down the field and you want a touchdown real quick, or you need a touchdown in a certain situation, every 17.3 attempts, he's going for that touchdown, which is awesome. You know, I don't know what the stats are for Picket, and I don't know what they are for Mason. I'm scared to look. But right now, I'm just going to stick with what we might get when it comes to Russel Wilson. Also, when you look at his stats with Seattle Seahawks, that guy threw for 43,000 yards, and that's including his time with Denver the last 2 years. 43,000 yards. Looks like about 334 touchdowns, and quarterback rating well over 67%. As an average. Interceptions, I don't want to talk about them, but we got to. A little over 100 interceptions in his career. His worst year that I see was his first year with Denver. But after that, he actually improved his stats very well. Some of it could be garbage time. After they already lost the game, he probably got a quick touchdown or two in. But the goal is this, to get somebody in that can actually run that offense at a more consistent basis. And I think Russell Wilson can do that. Also, I think Mason and Kenny Pickett can learn from this guy. Just like being in the military, man, or any job you might have. If somebody comes in and they have skills that you can learn from, you would take that and make that part of your team to make your team better. You know, even though when I say just like your work, yeah, I mean, you probably were a police officer. Maybe you worked at Best Buy, Circuit City. Circuit City's an old store. I don't know, whatever industry you're working in, if somebody comes in and has skills that you get a chance to pull from and make yourself better and make the team better, you're going to do that. It's a great thing to do. And when it comes to sports, that is definitely an awesome thing to do, especially when it comes to quarterbacks, because you don't know what type of habit that you have never learned yet. But if you see somebody who's done it at the most highest level, you can see what habits that they have and actually make it to your own, which I think would be great for Kenny Pickett for sure, if he's going to be the starting guy, unless Wilson beats him out. And it really depends if we even get the guy in the first place. But I can see why they're looking at him. I wouldn't be mad at it, because I think the benefit from getting a guy like this is amazing. And it can only be good for us. So let's see what happens. It's all about the money situation, I'm sure, and if it's a right fit for Arthur Smith's defense or Arthur Smith's offense. So we just don't know yet, but we shall see. My goal is to think positive about it and expect good things. I mean, Arthur Smith's defense, excuse me, I keep saying defense. Arthur Smith's offense is something I really like. I like running on short yardage situations and doing well and being consistent at it. A quarterback that can say, you know what, we are down 1 or 2 touchdowns. I'm going to make this work. That's what you need. And that's comfortability in that playbook, comfortability in yourself, and having trust from your teammates and the coach. We need that. I think with that type of concept, those type of benefits from being in a situation like that with a quarterback that can do it, can not only make us where we barely get to the playoffs with 10-7 record, we could probably have gone within the second or third tier into the playoffs. With a quarterback that is very efficient and very, very, like I say, confident in what he's doing. Let's see what happens, though. I think we'll be good either way, but I think we'll be more good with Wilson, because I think he can really freaking help a lot of things out when it comes to our offense. And I think him and Arthur Smith can work well together. All right, so I'm not going to sit there and go in a circle because y'all know what I like, what I expect. But I want to see y'all next time. Right now I got to do some stuff for family. And that's pretty much about it. Y'all take care and God bless you all. And y'all have to hear me say this one more time. Go Steelers. And Mr. Moats, I don't have any Steeler gear right now, but I'm going to get something. And if you say something else about ODU, I'm going to have a whole full ODU gear out. So watch it. That's all I got to say. You guys take care and thank you very much. Now I'll go ahead and see if I can turn this thing off. And